Okay, Aquarius, the second half of June is asking you to do something you are honestly not great at, which is letting go of the plan. Not the goal, just the route you thought would get you there. Something you have been building, whether that is a project, a relationship, or a version of yourself, needs a different blueprint now. And the sooner you stop forcing the old one, the faster you will find what actually works. Venus is moving through Leo right now, lighting up your partnerships and the way you actually show up in them. This is good energy for love, but it is asking for honesty. You have a habit of giving someone the entire essay on what you are feeling instead of just saying the simple thing underneath it. This half of the month, try the opposite. If you need something, ask for it in one sentence. If something is bothering you, name it without the 3 paragraphs of context. Let your person meet the real request. Mars is squaring your sign right now, and that aspect tends to drain your battery faster than you realize. You might feel like you should be doing more, pushing harder, but your body is actually asking for slowness. This is not the time to power through on 4 hours of sleep and call it discipline. Protect your rest this week, even if it means saying no to something you wanted to say yes to. One early night will do more for you than 3 busy days. Saturn is making a supportive sextile to your sign, which normally means steady progress. But here is the thing. That support is only useful if you are building something that actually fits your life right now. If you have been forcing a career path or a project that stopped making sense months ago, this transit will not save it. It will just make the mismatch more obvious. The good news is Saturn also rewards you for starting fresh with a better foundation. If something needs to change, mid-June is a solid time to begin that shift. That Mars square I mentioned is also making your spending hand a little twitchy. You might feel the urge to buy something that promises to fix a feeling, whether that is boredom, stress, or just wanting something new. Before you click purchase on anything over £50 this month, give yourself 48 hours. If you still want it after 2 days, fine, but most of the time you will realize you were trying to buy a feeling, not a thing. Your bank account will thank you for the pause. 2 big things land on June 30th. Mercury stations retrograde, which means the last few days of the month are not the time to sign contracts, send important emails you have not triple-checked, or assume everyone understood what you meant. And there is a full moon the same day, so emotions will be running high right as communication gets slippery. Use the week before to tie up loose ends, have the conversations that need having, and back up anything important. Think of the 30th as a deadline to get your house in order before things slow down. All right, so the theme coming out of that career reading is really clear. What do you do when the plan stops working? When the thing you have been building or counting on or assuming would just keep going suddenly needs a different approach. That is what we are reading for today. I have 3 piles for you. Pile 1 is the paper airplane for when you need to trust that something light can still carry you somewhere. Pile 2 is the brass key for when you need to unlock a door you did not know was there. And pile 3 is the compass rose for when you have lost your direction and need to find true north again. Take a breath and notice which one your attention keeps going back to. You do not have to know why. Just trust the pull and find your pile. Okay, paper airplane, let me turn over your first card. This is the Page of Wands upright. And honestly, this is such a hopeful start. There is a new spark coming in for you. Maybe an idea, maybe an opportunity, maybe just a fresh way of looking at something you had given up on. The Page of Wands is all about that first flicker of excitement when you realize you could actually try something different. You are not stuck. You just forgot that starting small is still starting. Now here is your second card. The Page of Cups reversed. And this is interesting because it is telling me there is some emotional wall up right now. Maybe you got hurt before when you let yourself get excited about something, and now you are protecting yourself by staying skeptical. Or maybe you are so busy analyzing whether this new thing makes logical sense that you are not letting yourself actually feel anything about it. The cups are asking you to let a little bit of that guard down. Not all the way, just enough to actually receive what is trying to come in. And your third card is the Three of Wands reversed. This one is about waiting. You have been waiting for the right moment, the right conditions, the right feeling of readiness before you move forward. But the reversal here says that moment is not coming, not the way you imagined it. The Three of Wands reversed is asking you to stop standing on the shore watching for ships and actually get in the water. The plan you had might not be the plan that works, but you will not find the better one by waiting. So paper airplane, here is what I want you to take from this. That new spark is real, and it is worth following, but you have to stop waiting until you feel emotionally ready, or until the path looks perfectly clear. It will not. Your job this month is to take one small action toward the thing that is calling you, even if your head is still catching up to your gut. Send the message, start the draft, sign up for the thing. Let the paper airplane fly, and trust it will land somewhere interesting. Brass key, let me see what you have. Your first card is the Three of Pentacles upright, and this is actually really encouraging. This card is about collaboration, about building something with other people, about recognizing that you do not have to do everything yourself. When your plan stops working, sometimes the answer is not a better plan, it is better people. Who around you has skills you do not have? Who has already walked the path you are trying to figure out? This card says the door opens when you let someone else hold part of the weight. Your second card is the Emperor reversed, and this makes so much sense next to that first one. The Emperor reversed is about control that is not working anymore. Maybe you have been trying to run everything yourself, make every decision, keep every variable in your grip, and it is exhausting you. The reversal here is not saying you are a bad leader. It is saying the kind of leadership you have been doing has stopped being effective. Loosening your grip is not weakness right now, it is strategy. And your third card is the Five of Wands reversed. Usually this card upright means conflict, competition, everyone fighting for their peace. But reversed, it is asking you to stop fighting. And I think for you, Brass Key, the fight you need to stop is the one with yourself. You have been arguing with reality, insisting that your original plan should have worked, that things should be different than they are. The Five of Wands reversed says, lay down the sticks. Accept where you actually are, not where you think you should be. Brass Key, your message is clear. The door you are looking for opens through other people and through letting go of the death grip you have on how things are supposed to go. This month, reach out to someone who could help, even if asking feels uncomfortable. And stop arguing with the situation you are in. The faster you accept it, the faster you can actually change it. The key works when you stop forcing the lock. Compass Rose, let us find your direction. Your first card is the Seven of Wands reversed. Upright, this card is about standing your ground, defending your position, fighting to keep what you have built. But reversed, it is asking you a harder question. What if the hill you are standing on is not worth defending anymore? You have been putting so much energy into protecting something, maybe a job, maybe a relationship, maybe just a version of yourself. And the reversal says, maybe it is time to walk away from that hill entirely. Not because you lost, but because there is better ground somewhere else. Your second card is the King of Pentacles reversed, and this is really speaking to me. The King of Pentacles upright is the ultimate stable provider, the one who built the empire and knows how to keep it running. Reversed, though, it points to stability that has become a trap. You might be holding on to something because it feels safe, because it is what you know, because walking away from it would mean admitting you do not have it all figured out. But Compass Rose, safety is not the same as growth. And right now, what feels stable might actually be what is keeping you stuck. And your third card, this is beautiful, the Knight of Cups upright. The Knight of Cups is the romantic, the dreamer, the one who follows their heart even when it does not make practical sense. After those two reversed cards telling you what to let go of, this one is showing you what to move toward. There is something calling to you, something that makes you feel alive, something you have maybe been dismissing as impractical or unrealistic. The Knight says follow it anyway. Your compass is not broken, you have just been ignoring what it is pointing at. Compass Rose, your reading is about permission. Permission to stop defending ground that does not matter anymore. permission to walk away from stability that has become stagnation, and permission to follow the thing that actually makes your heart move, even if you cannot explain it to anyone else yet. Your direction is not lost. You have just been afraid to trust it. This month, take one step toward what feels alive, not what feels safe. That is where your true north is. All right, Aquarius, that is your mid-June reading. The back half of this month is asking you to be flexible with your plans, honest in your relationships, and gentle with your energy. And whatever pile you chose, the message underneath all of them is the same. When the old blueprint stops working, you do not need to force it. You need to trust yourself enough to draw a new one. Thank you for being here with me, and I will see you next time.